Well, I cheat. Not much, just when I have to. And ladies and gentlemen, in my business, I have to. And you'd be surprised how many people come up to me and say, how long were you in jail to learn to do that? If you play bridge, whist, poker, gin, rummy, snap, or crazy eights, I'm going to show you how to make a little bit, save a little bit of money. And folks, I mean this very sincerely. If you ever meld four of a kind, such as the four aces, a straight, a flush, in other words, any group of cards that's easily memorized, never ever take them out of a packet, put them into the deck, and then attempt to shuffle it. There is, of course, a reason I say that. The average person right here, right now, can shuffle this deck 5 times and not separate those 4 cards completely. The reason, most people, when they shuffle a deck, shuffle in blocks of 4 to 7 cards. Every professional gambler in the world knows this. He will use it to his advantage. So as soon as he sees one card come up, he knows the odds are that one or more may follow. What I suggest people do is extremely simple. Just take the cards and insert them at random throughout the deck. You see, by doing that, the aces are now already separated. So if you square them up, push them in flush, and then shuffle, nobody can know the order, the position, and if one ace follows the other, nobody can know it anyway. And by the way, Tim, do you play poker at all?
A little bit.
A little bit? When you do, what's your favorite game? Draw, stud, low ball, what do you like?
Draw.
Oh, that's my favorite game. Yeah, do you know why? See, that way nobody ever sees what cards I get in my hand. Okay. Now, once you have the cards you want to the top, you can do just about anything. Now, I'm going to shuffle the deck, and I want you to keep your eye on 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Please keep your eye on the 4 aces right there, because I'm going to shuffle the deck 4 times. And if you watch very carefully, you'll notice that they're going down something like an elevator. And if I've done it correctly, the aces, of course, are no longer on top. But I've now attempted to do it one at a time, and alphabetically, spade, heart, diamond, club, shuffle them down to the bottom. Thank you. Now that's what happened to me on Friday night. Saturday night was just a little bit different. Saturday night is what I call the night of coincidence. You see, it was just by the sheerest coincidence I happened to notice the ace of spades and the ace of clubs happened to be on the bottom of the deck. What was even more of a coincidence is the ace of hearts and the ace of diamonds happened to be on top of the deck. The real coincidence? I was dealing. And sir, how many people in this game? 5, 6, 7, how many?
6.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, of course, as you realize, I got the ace of hearts because I needed it. I get the ace of diamonds here because I'm going to need it later on. Now, if you remember, the 2 red aces were on top of the deck, so I wasn't dealing the top card. I wasn't dealing the second card. I couldn't have been dealing the bottom card. So what card was I dealing?
Third card.
Any card I want. Now you're starting to understand. Now, of course, it's later on. Now, in this particular game, we're playing a game known as 7-card stud. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with it, they deal 2 cards down, 4 up, and 1 down. If you remember, we have the ace of clubs on the bottom. So now I had to deal the deck something like this. Now, at this particular point in time, unknown to me, the fellow sitting right here was getting just a little bit suspicious. And I couldn't figure out why. So he asked to cut the deck. That will place the ace of spades right into the center. And sir, how would you like me to deal the ace? Face down as in draw or face up as in stud?
Face up.
Face up. The ace of spades.
Yep.
In the center of the deck. Can't be done. Here we go, going for the ace of spades in the center of the deck.